So just a little update because of earlier stream was I didn't really end off with a on a good note. Uh I'm not gonna lie, the past uh several days have been an emotional roller coaster. I think I think it's pretty common for me to get into emotional roller coasters here and there. It's just like I can't seem to avoid it. And it's terrifying because you don't know if it'll end good or bad. And at the end of the day you're just like scared of um whether you'll make it out or not. And that's what's been going on for the past several days. I'm like I'm just in general I'm just scared, and because it's hard to make this whole thing work out. I've been working hard for the past year, almost a year of doing this, streaming every day, and just overall just doing my best. But I didn't expect to get this far, and I'm really grateful for all of that. And it's scary because you just don't know like how well it'll turn out. And there's this whole like just I want it to work out because it's like this is the only thing I've got. If I'm It's the only thing I'm good at, honestly. Like I know like I should be doing this as a hobby and just as fun. It is fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is fun. It's something I enjoy doing. But it's also scary because like for how long can I keep doing this? Because I can't keep doing this forever. And I need to support myself and my mom because she's the only one I have right now. I, I just I try to make everything work as much as I can, and it's terrifying to have these thoughts where uh I'll probably be at the end of all this, I'll probably be you know, just not where I want to be, which is scary because because I've been doing my best, and there are times where that's all like that's not enough, where my best is not enough, and I feel like it's not enough. And that that in itself is its whole like it's 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 weird because like everything's doing going so well. I've grown pretty uh fast the past several days, and like it's not doing too bad. But there's also like just overall just it's been much more like stressful after what happened back in November, because like it's hard to fall back on people. uh after all this and then after streaming, you just wanna talk to people and just like relax and try not to stress out too much. And I try doing that. But I just miss, like, you know, just having someone to fall back on and just talk about anything, like no filters. And it's hard to do that because recently I've been keeping to myself. I can't really um open up to people as much as I used to, or because it's hard. It's really hard. It's easier to open up to someone that you can trust and you can like fall back on regardless, like no matter what. But it's that's all I really need, right? Just to find like someone to talk to about these things. And it was easier back then being in uh doing these when you're in a relationship, but now it's all like I'm much more secluded and much more uh like I keep to myself a lot more than I should. And it's like, you know, I I shouldn't be worried about it, but just like that's all that ever happens. Just all like worry, and I don't like doing this. I don't like having to bother or burden people with my problems, and especially those who I don't know if they can handle it, because first and foremost, I really don't like uh bothering people about my problems, and I really don't like getting in the way of like everyone's plans and stuff like that. Recently I've been feeling more and more of like a burden to everyone instead of a friend or what have you. And it's I don't like that. I don't like that I have to just like be paranoid about these things all the time. And I've been doing my best. I've been trying so hard to just stay positive and not let anything affect me, but it's so hard to find a sign or signs that things are working out, and it's just so stressful. Like every single day I worry about like whether things will work out, or every day I wake up thinking, okay, how do I how do I make this day better for me and for everyone? And I can't. I just can't think of anything to say or to do that. Like my mind is just bombarded by these thoughts of like, oh, this is not gonna work out. Like it's not gonna work out with just in general, because it's scary. The anxiety and the paranoia that you get when you're faced with these, and then you also have a time limit. Like I can't wait, or you can't just like, because they're not getting any younger, and people move on. Eventually, people do move on, and it's scary to think about that because none of these last forever. None of these last forever, and that's the scary part. And I've said that so many times already throughout this stream, that just fear, like being scared and being like terrified of what the future holds for you, and you're unsure, and you try your best to keep your head held up high, but at the back of your mind it's bothering you, like it's bothering and trying to say, hey, What if things don't work out? What if it gets worse? Or what if this is an outcome you don't really want to see? And I hate thinking about that. It's it's just I don't want it to bother me too much. And I try to not let it bother me. I'm much more better than I was back in November, December. But the damage is already done and it's hard to like have faith in like being positive because every time I have plans or every time I want things to work out, most of the time it doesn't, and it ends up biting me. It ends up biting me the ass later on, and having these expectations is the reason why I'm pessimistic most of the time. Because like the whole saying where you can't get disappointed if you already planned this ahead of time, if you already thought that you would fail. But at the same time, I don't want to be that kind of person. I don't want to be the negative, like just think about things not working out, just the bad stuff. And I try. I really do try to just like make things think positively and then try not to let it get to me. And that's the like that's all I can do. And every time I think about that, it's difficult because I end up not doing too well after just like letting it get to me so much. And earlier stream was a good example of that. I did not know what to do or how to feel, and just scared that I'm not doing my best. Scared that uh scared that people are not interested anymore, or that I'm not good enough for anyone anymore. And that's a very negative mindset to have. And I don't want that. I really don't want that because I like to see the best in everyone, uh that people think of me in a positive way, or people can think of me as a friend or someone who can distract them throughout the day or make their day better. I'm just trying my best to be that kind of person, like meet everyone's expectations, and I know I can't do that. I know I can't meet everyone's expectations, and it's scary. Again, I keep saying that it's scary, it's scary, it's scary, but like, what else can you do, right? There's this whole terrifying, like, negativity where I just can't, like, I just don't know if it'll work out. And that's the main thing, just not knowing if things will work out, and it scares me. Because you know, I don't know how things will be from here on out or how the future will look, and I shouldn't be worried about that. I shouldn't be, but it's hard not to worry about something like that because at the back of your mind it's just gonna keep bothering you over and over, and it's not healthy thinking about it. I know, and it's it's not right. Yes. Just think that, like, I never. And one of those things that I'm afraid of is like not being able to meet everyone's expectations. Again, I did say this before. I'm not. I can't please everyone. That's normal. That's fine. It's like it's impossible. But what scares me is when people move on and leave, and like I tend to think like, did I cause this? Am I not a good enough friend? Am I not a good enough entertainer? Do I do I worry too much? Am I too problematic? Do I stress out too much? Do people not like being around me because I stress out a lot? And I wasn't like this. I wasn't like this. It wasn't this bad. Uh, when I was in a relationship, because my partner always like equalizes everything. Just like, oh, let's both talk out like what our problems are. I'll open up to you, you open up to me. Let's both like help each other. And after losing that, uh, after losing that option to have someone to listen and just distract you from everything, after losing that, it's always like, yeah, I have friends, but they're not available all the time. And I do appreciate what they're doing for me. They all like try hard, try their best, but it just, I just don't want to be like this. And I really don't want to be like this. This isn't me. This, this, this isn't me. Like, I know I can be better. I'm doing my best and I'm trying to be. This just isn't right. Just having to do this, I don't like doing this. I don't. I just rush things and then I end up just like, because I'm very impatient. Just why I want. I've been the type of person that's always like, I want results now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to. I don't want to hurt anymore. I don't want to hurt anymore. Like, I don't want things to be better 10 days from now, 20 days from now, a week, a month from now, half a year from now, just a year from now. I don't want that. I want things to be better now, and that impatience, I hate that so much because I'm just sick and tired of hurting all the time. I just want things to be better now. I just want things to be okay now, to like work out now. Waiting hurts, and I know I'm supposed to wait. I hate that I'm like this. I hate that I'm impatient. I hate that I rush things. Because this kind this is the kind of thing that pushes people away, that makes them not like me, that makes them hate me. This is the thing I hate the most about myself. The entire, like, the most negative part about me is my impatience, and just like my impatience and my like negativity. That's like the two biggest parts I really hate about myself. I tried getting help. Like, I tried therapy. I tried everything. Just can't. Just nothing. It's nothing. It helps for a bit, and then it's temporary, and then you just like it comes back. I know this is fucked up to say, but I wish my sister was the one who outlived me. Because honestly, she would have done better in life than I have. Than I would have. Just a disappointment to everyone that like ends up with me. Like, I'm not a good friend. I'm not a good partner. I'm not a good VTuber. And most of the time I feel like I'm not a good son. I'm just a disappointment to my mom. Just no, when I started this, I wanted to make a change. Be like a voice that just helps people and distract them more. When I started doing this, I wanted to also be a better person, that hopefully doing this will help me be much more open and just appreciate the little things that come with it. And Like, I want to prove to myself that I've changed. But I can't find the perfect, like, I just can't find the, like, I'm not given the chance to prove that I'm a better person now. I just really hate myself. My entire life changed just because of one day. My entire life changed just because of what I said in 30 minutes. And it's scary, you know? It's just. I wish I was good enough. It's, sometimes I just like all I can do is just apologize or I remember when my sister passed away, she made me promise to just do my best and try not to let things get to me, but it's hard to keep that promise. I tried to make I for the past 4 months I've been putting myself out there doing things that I normally wouldn't do. I've been working on my anxiety. I auditioned for Hololive. I mean Holostar, sorry. I tried to, but it's I no, I'm scared of putting myself out there because I'm just scared of not being accepted or being rejected. And it's scary because I hate like not being good enough. I'm just scared because I don't have time. I need to make this work in a year or two because my mom's not getting any younger. I need to be able to support her by that time, and if VTubing doesn't work out a year or two from now, then I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably be homeless or dead. I was a person with a plan, you know. Before November, I had a plan. I knew I knew what I wanted for my future. I know what I wanted to do. But after that, it just shattered. I honestly don't know what else to say. I'm tired of crying and I've run out of energy to just cry. We have ranted far enough. I don't know what else to say. I'll leave you guys here. You guys take care. I'm sorry for not being good enough, and I'm sorry if I'm like this. I'll see you guys.